One way to export data within Sage 50 is to export a CSV file or comma-separated value file that can be opened in Excel or one of many other spreadsheet-style programs that are compatible with CSV files. In order to do this, you must access the Select Import and Export window by selecting File, then select Import/Export from the menu bar. Once the window appears, you can then simply select the file that you would like to export, and then click the Export button. Once you have clicked the Export button, you can use the Filter and Fields tabs to select options for the file. On the Options tab, you can click the gray arrow button in the upper left corner to specify a name and location for the file to be created. However, if you want to create this export to use as a template for an import file, you should leave the name as whatever Sage 50 makes it. In the Export options, you can check or uncheck the options as necessary to create the data as you would like it to appear. When you're finished, you can then click the OK button. When Sage 50 is finished exporting the file, it will simply return you to the Select Import and Export window and will not display the file. If you want to see it, you will need to open it on your own. After you have exported the file as a CSV file, you may want to inspect the file, as an exported file can make a great template for an import file for that same list if needed. However, before you attempt to import data into your company file, you should understand and have experience with data transfer, as it is complicated and can cause your company file to become corrupted if not done properly. To import a CSV file, you must have the Select Import Export window open. Once it is, select the type of file that you want to import, and then click the Import button. Once you do this, you will see the Fields tab where you can select which fields you want to import. Be sure your selections here match the fields within the import file, or your data may become corrupted when you attempt to import the file. Then on the Options tab, you can click the gray arrow button in the upper left corner to select the correct file location. Then, if the import file contains a row for the column headings, be sure that the first row contains headings checkbox in the Import Options section of this tab is checked. When you're ready, click the OK button. You will be notified that you should create a backup before attempting to import data. If you do want to create a backup, then click the No button when Sage 50 asks if you want to continue. Then simply create your backup and repeat the steps you just took to import the file. If you do not want to create the backup first, simply click the Yes button. Sage 50 will then import the data within the selected CSV file.